A week ago, Wales were sitting in the same camp as Scotland, expected to not prove much during these warm-up matches for the Rugby World Cup. But fast forward a week and now we sit here with a chance of them going 2-0 against a much more fancied England outfit. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back along to your home of rugby and the continuation of the build-up towards the Rugby World Cup. Today, we get to see a replay of what we saw last weekend where the Welsh absolutely dominated England in a commanding performance to take them out in their own backyard. Today, though, we switch it back to Twickenham, where England will be looking to enforce revenge with a much stronger, although not full strength, lineup behind them. What I'm most looking forward to looking to in this matchup is whether the English pack can actually stand up and deliver a performance and a platform so this backline can actually function. I'm looking at guys like the experience of Joe Marler, especially the second row, middle of the pack, I should say, with Jamie George and Will Stewart on the tight end side. In the middle, Atolje and Martin have to prove that combination, and we go to the backs, whereas Courtney Lawes at 6, looking to continue that transition into the back row. Earl will be the up insider with the experience again of Billy Vunipola at number 8. Expect everything to go through this team through Owen Farrell. He's not only the captain, he's the play kicker, the goal kicker. He does everything to command this team around the paddock. So as always, a big performance is demanded there. For the Welsh, I want to see the performances of Tane Plumtree. Getting his start at number 8 with his new adopted nation. Can he be the influence they want at the back of their pack? We all know what they can offer with the likes of Dan Lydiard, the experience of Adam Baird, and a front row that consists of players like Tom Francis, Dewey Lake, who will captain the side, and of course Gareth Thomas, who wears that number 1 on the loose end side. We know all about the explosiveness in the backs. Liam Williams and Josh Adams lead that from the front, so expect to see plenty of the ball going out their way as this match wears on. Having a look at the bench as well, there is plenty to offer here for both sides. The Welsh visiting team here to Twickenham will be looking to see if they can get Dan Biggar into this game and ready to make a big impact. As always, if you're stuck with Wales, you can either go with a Williams, with a Davis, or with a Roberts, and you're pretty safe. You're going to get one of those right. For England, they've got lots of experience on the bench as well. Dan, Genge, Cole, Hill, who's not even in the World Cup setup, wears 19. Willis, Youngs, Ford and Malins complete the 23 as we continue that battle between Farrell and Ford. I doubt we will see Owen Farrell come from the field. Let's get down for kickoff though. The packed house looks ready for an explosive night's rugby. So let's go check it out. There's a noisy crowd here at Twickenham, ready and expectant of their team to put in a performance. They will be receiving the kickoff here in the whites for England, the red, of course, for Wales as we are underway. And it's a deep kick down to Jamie George, who drags it in, and straight away, England are here to play. And through the hands of Ollie Lawrence, out wide, through Marchant it goes, and a high shot straight away from Tom Rogers, and lockout. We're in trouble already. Wales lose man to the bin. Rogers is off for 10. And just like that, one phase, one bad tackle. And England, once they are here, they like to be in control. What a start though. Let's rewind the clock a little bit. Jamie George takes that kickoff down. And how swiftly they roll it through the backs and forwards alike. We see Ollie Lawrence and Joe Marchant looking to link up early in this game as Mauro Atolje pulls the kickoff down. Here's Van Portveld finding hard runs of Ben Earl, and once again we've got Marchant getting it out to the left hand side of Elliot Daly. The versatile Daly looks to bust his way through, but Liam Williams cuts him off in the corner. England deep in the 22. Man advantage now. George, and here's the opening try. It will be Ollie Lawrence. Third touch of the ball for him tonight, and every time he's caused trouble. 2 line breaks and a try assist that went away to the corner. He's been an impeccable early touch. The yellow card was all created through him as well. This is good. Very good from England early on. Cut back on the angle of the Jamie George pass. Then Ollie Lawrence puts England in front nice and early. Dominant starting performance here from the home team. And it looks ominous already for Wales. They've not touched the ball at all, but they've, from these early 5 or 10 minutes, don't look like they're even at the game. Back to one of the many Williams in this team. It's Owen Williams who will get the game back underway, as he did just 8 minutes ago. And this time goes short to his left side, and Laws offloads perfectly to Martian, who kicks ahead looking for Earl, but it's well taken from Liam Williams at the back as a defence covers across on him fairly quickly. Now it's a chance for Tompkins and Wales to set about their work. Lewis does well, gets it nicely to that midfield option, Joe Roberts. The pass from Lake was good enough. That's a good piece of kicking work there eventually from Owen Williams. Got it away from Freddie Stewart, who had to work hard to get in that position. But England, so quickly, they launch again, another attack. Daly dropped it off. Nice into the carry there. Here's Van Poortveld with another go. Oh, that's an injury. That is an early injury to England. And that is possibly the youngest player named as a scrum half in their team, or their World Cup squad, who is hobbling the way off the field. And now, speaking of hobbling, on comes
Crouch.
Ben Youngs.
Bind.
Wow, that
Sit.
is a huge blow for England. Now the pressure will go on Youngs to perform here. But it's the old firm. These two play together so often. Farrell delivered out wide, quickly to Daly. Right on the touchline. Takes on the tackle yet again of Liam Williams. And tricking back there will be Nick Tompkins. He takes it just 5 out from his own line, but look at the work here of Joe Marler. He's turned that over. It's ball to England. Now they go through the forwards. They're all lining up out here. Youngs! Oh, he's done it again! He's done it again, Ollie Lawrence! He's got a double early! And Wales are fading desperately bad. Tompkins got back, smoked by Stewart, and look at this from Joe Marler. Up and over the top of it. Raked it back very quickly. Now look at all the players, all the numbers lining up. And eventually it was Ollie Lawrence who just cannot stay out of the action here. Spectacular work from England. And they're about to make it surely 14-0. Owen Farrell makes no errors, not with kicks like that. And England, like a runaway bus, out ploughing through all the options thrown at them by Wales. They do have their man back from the bin though, so Tom Rogers back on the field. Let's see if that will allow them to step up their aggressiveness as that ball has been dropped from England off the kickoff, and nicely picked up there from Tom Francis. Down the short side, that is dangerous, but that's a high shot coming in from nowhere. Owen Farrell, well, this is no surprise. Early in this build-up to the Rugby World Cup, Owen Farrell is going to the bin. Don't worry, it's not Joe Marchant like it looks like. It always does that when you've got two players. Well, the captain is one of the players getting sent off. It just draws the next available. And Wales are not messing about. They've given the ball straight up. Oh, to Owen Williams, who has launched a shot at goal, which is a straight. And instantly you think, would have Dan Biggar got that? Back they go to the 22 now, England. The game has changed without Farrell. And it will be Youngs instead, who delivers out the 22. 3 points have been missed. There's Josh Adams. That's a great play too. Now they give it into the forwards. Going through that midfield of Joe Roberts. Joe Roberts! He's turned the corner and he's gone alone! Joe Roberts! Running away from some lackluster England defence. And just like that, Wales have struck. Well, he was looking for his support, Roberts, but it just wasn't there. It was a great ball from Adams, and it went through a few forwards before eventually, you see here, Roberts, he was looking around, he was in behind the defence, and a little tunnel, a little bit of light, it just squeaked at him from the far end. And he put the foot down. He took on the pace of the defenders, and nothing more Freddie Stewart could do but shepherd him towards the sidelines. That's a better kick. Owen Williams makes up for the missed penalty. Adding the extra 2 to make it 7. Contrasting kicks there from Owen Williams. But Wales are back in this game now. 14-7. It's been near the half an hour mark and still no Owen Farrell on the field. Well, yellow cards have dictated this early going of the matches. Dewey Lake, the captain for Wales tonight, sets about his work, rumbling forward up towards halfway. Thomas Williams, little chip over the top. It's not a bad little option there as Joe Robertson's flying on through, but it was the attempted take there from Tom Rogers that just about caught everyone out. Here's Youngs going short, keeping in the forwards there. Earl eventually goes back to Billy Vunipola. First real run we've seen from the veteran number 8 tonight. Ben Young, speaking of veterans, has another stab, a rare little run from the number 9 there. Here's Earl. He'll go up himself. He's picked up and he's delivered to the turf with emphatic fashion by his opposite number. Pick and goes. All about the option here for England as they try and wind down this clock with a man in the bin. It's a good little play there from Youngs. Support comes late. Vunipola waits. He goes to Laws and Laws sneaks through. That's a great run there from Courtney Laws. Looks to link up, but it's a good tackle once more from Liam Williams that takes him down on the 22. Slow ball for England. Freddie Stewart's up in the line. They look out there below Youngs. Oh, brilliant! Ben Youngs. He's gone straight through. Ben Youngs scores. And that was a case of looking at the options rather than the carrier. You've got to look out there. Ben Youngs. What a take. Little dummy. We saw Stewart come to the line, and that is what drew the attention of the Welsh defenders. He dummied the pass to him and just scampered all the way. No fullback, of course, taking out the last phase of action. No one covered back. And now Elliot Daly will put an end to this charade by Wales. The comeback attempt as he nails the conversion. Options are plenty for England off the tee as they send the two sides to half-time with an Elliot Daly conversion and a 21-7 England lead over Wales at half-time. What a half it has been. Explosive, exciting, scintillating rugby. How else can you describe it? Attacking threats from everywhere from these two sides. But it is England. They've had the better of the half, though. The yellow card did cost them the one try, but at 21-7, the lead looks comfortable enough at the break. He's back on the field, so look out. It's Owen Farrell. Resuming play after an extended break for him, right up to half-time as the ball is lost and spilt there from Lake. It's nicely claimed back up from Tom Francis. Here's a little cutback play from Wales, eventually going to ground with Owen Williams. Possession is also important here. It's Williams again, and Jamie George blows him off his feet. Another yellow card! The ref is having none of this! Anything illegal, anything dangerous, and he's going to send you to the naughty chair. And he's going to do it with swift decision making as well. Owen Williams carves off a piece of the ham and takes his team just short of the 22. Now they've got to step up, Wales. A big opportunity to get back in this game. Late to throw, to the back, and nicely produced there for Rafael. Held up in the maul. They're driving forward. Look at this. Even Tom Rogers is in there. And they are dicing their way up the field. Easy meters here. Williams out up as Liam Williams, and now they've got it out wide to Josh Adams. Oh, there was an option to his right. If he could have thrown that big pass, it was an easy try. Here's Thomas Williams, dummies! And it's a 9 of it from the number 9s. Tom Williams scores. And just like that, the reply is in the books. The yellow card period conclusive for the Welsh. Well, Josh Adams there to look to his right. He had a man standing out there who went very wide. But Thomas Williams, take no prisoners there. The defence was a shambles from England. It was scattered all over the place. And he certainly made them pay. Well, this is an important kick here for Owen Williams. Handy spot, and he makes no mistake. Another 7. It's down now to just a 7-point difference yet again. 21-14. England still lead. But do they have the man back from the bin? No. Emphatic no is the answer. Just look at the Welsh players trying to G each other up, trying to lift the tempo, trying to raise their game.
Advantage.
Oh, and that's a poor start. Quick knock on. Nothing but defence to play now as Atolje picks it up. Running up from his wing. Nicely too from Arundel. Finds some Martin. And that is surely offside there from Owen Farrell. He got on that ball very quickly. Here is Youngs. Atolje turns around the corner. Martin again has lost the ball in the tackle. Joe Marchant has been looking to get involved here, but unsuccessfully so far as Wales bust their way out of the 22. Big run from Dan Lydiard. Williams has another go, finds his captain late. Oh, that is a great ball to Davis. Now Davis looks on his left-hand side, and it'll be a foot race here. Liam Williams running away from the chase of Henry. Arundel, no chance. Try Wales. Liam Williams off the wheels, and that is a massive try. I tell you what, do not leave your seats. Great play from Rhys Davis to find the wheels of Liam Williams. Arundel tried to drill him down, but the pace from Liam Williams was just enough to keep him at bay. That is a massive try. England hot on the attack. Error from Marchant. And now, Williams, Owen Williams to tie it up. He is astray. Oh, that is an agonising miss from the far left-hand touchline. And the score remains 21-19 as Jamie George comes back on the paddock. England being made to work for this one. A 2-point buffer is all they have. They need to keep 15 players on the field for the rest of these 20 minutes. If they want to stand a chance. Wales know they can score from anywhere if they've got that man up. But can they do it when it's 15 on 15? Driving tackle there from George, fresh back on the field. And England may turn this over. Numbers in the breakdown, they plough over the top. Youngs into the middle, Errol slips it back, and the Farrell who knocks on. Knock on from Farrell, and away come Wales again. In the midfield, Tompkins tries to shake things up. They keep it short now. This time Lydiard turns it back. Rafal has a go on the 22, 15 to play. England, though, look like they have the ball on their side. The referee will call this back. It will be a knock-on. Scrum advantage to Wales. Owen Farrell, I think he thought he was in the clear. It's desperate tackle from behind. Stopped him in his tracks. Thomas Williams feeds. Oh, and England! Late hit, they squirt the ball back, and up it goes. Ben Youngs very high and an easy take. Inside the 22 for Liam Williams. A bit of a wasted chance there from Ben Youngs. And I would imagine this will just be smoked down the paddock. And it is too from Liam Williams. Finds touch. Quick throw in. Look out. They're back in the action here. Stewart runs it back. Finds a good ball to Laws.
Not releasing.
Penalty Wales! Oh, isolated. Courtney Laws had a good strong run, but even still there was 4 Welshmen on them like a flash. And now they're going to go for touch again. Owen Williams sets them probably 5 or 8 out from the 22. Time is ticking down. 3 points there would have got them the lead, but 60 out was a little bit too far for Williams. 8 minutes to play. Line out. Lake takes his time. Hits his man though. On the money to Rhys Davis. And the maul starts yet again. It's been a successful part of the game here for Wales. 15 on 15. They've not scored a try when they've had equal numbers. Through into that midfield of Joe Roberts. Here's an opportunity for Josh Adams though. They eventually flick it back out wide. It's there for Tompkins who gets it back inside to Davis, who did well to cover that ground. On the right there is numbers and they get there. Williams is smashed. Big tackle there on the scrum half. It sits up now for Adam Bed. Wide pass!
Advantage.
Oh, he's knocked it on! The pass is knocked on! And the try has gone begging from Joe Roberts. That was it. That was game. Wales could have had it in their grasp, but it has been knocked on from Joe Roberts. Josh Adams
Crouch.
right in support.
Bind.
It was 2-0, and the ball goes to
Set.
ground. Twickenham sigh of relief collectively throughout the stadium. 1 minute to hold on. Youngs goes to Daly.
Advantage.
Daly's knocked it on. In touch, will have another scrum. 5 to play. Last chance saloon here for Wales. All to play for, win or lose. There will be no draws here tonight. Youngs thought he'll do the basic. Go to Daly, and a great tackle from Josh Adams.
Crouch.
Time
Bind.
is up. You heard the buzzer. We are
Set.
done here. But there is still a chance for a winner. England lead by 2. Wales in the 22 with a scrum set piece. Williams cuts out everyone, goes to Roberts. Roberts gives it off, and it's Rogers. Inside midfield, Tompkins. Back to Williams, keeping it alive through Lake. And now the room out the left-hand side again. Finally it goes to Rogers. Tom Rogers to the corner. Rogers has a touch! And Stewart saves the day. England hang on. And Freddie Stewart will be the hero for England. Sighs of relief, you can hear it. Not only in the players, but the stadium erupts with the heroics of the English fullback. Not a night to remember for Tom Rogers. Just couldn't finish the job. 3 tries for everyone. Lawrence with 2 early tries. Young's the 3rd for England. Farrell 2 conversions. Daly got the extra when he was off the field. 2 Williams got tries. Owen Williams and Thomas Williams getting 1 apiece. And of course Owen Williams the conversion. It was Joe Roberts with the other try. What a game it has been. 21-19. Wales with a chance to steal it at the end, but they could not seal the deal. 1 more pass could have proved all the difference, but this time it is England that will celebrate a very close victory. If you thought Wales were write-offs for the Rugby World Cup, think again, because that has been one valiant display by the Welsh. The Red Dragon will not lie down, and they've showed that here tonight against the Red Rose of England. That is it from me today, though. I hope you enjoyed this little World Cup build-up matchup. Could Wales do it twice in a row? Rugby Challenge thinks not, but we'll see what happens for the actual matchup. Tune into those, and of course, all of these games in the build-up to the World Cup. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for coming by, as always. And until then, take care.